Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today's video is part 1 of a 3-part series where I'm going to be teaching you how to make 3 quick and easy school lunchbox ideas for your kids so that you can get inspired, spend less time in the kitchen, and more time relaxing when the school year starts up. Marliese from Simply Fit Mom here, where I help you become a strong, empowered, energetic supermom through food, fitness, and fun lifestyle tips. And today, guys, is going to be part 1 of a 3-part series where I teach you how to make 3 quick and easy kids lunchbox ideas. It is August, and OMG, I don't even know where the time has gone, but I'm already starting to think about kids' lunches, what to make for kids' lunches. So today's video is going to include 3 healthy kids' lunchbox ideas to help you get inspired. Alright guys, for today's first kids' lunch, healthy lunchbox idea, the ingredients you are going to need are 2 slices of sandwich bread. You're going to need some almond butter. You can also use peanut butter here, guys, but I know a lot of schools are peanut free, so I'm just subbing out almond butter in this recipe. You're going to need some jam, some strawberry jam, raspberry jam, whatever kind of jam you have. We're going to need some dip, some ranch, Caesar, any kind of salad dressing dip that your kids really like. We're going to need some chopped up veggies. Today I have some carrot sticks, but you can easily use cucumber as well. Celery sticks are great. And we're also going to need some blueberries and a banana. And last but not least, guys, we're also going to need a cup because we're going to be making little, like they almost look like little teddy bear faces in our sandwiches today. So, first thing we're going to do is grab our sandwich bread. Boom. Place it right down on the cutting board. And what we want to do is create some circles, okay? So I like to use a glass just to help me with this. And then I just grab a knife and I cut around the bread. Now guys, I know this is like, oh, Marliese, why are you adding an extra step? This seems like more work, da 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 da. But I find when you make food more fun for kids, when you make it a little bit more interactive or you cut food into really fun shapes, they tend to be more apt to eat it, okay? Especially if you have picky eaters, that's a really great tip. So you want to take the crust off, and we'll just set that aside because we're not going to be using that in this recipe. And then from here, what we're going to do is we're going to grab our almond butter. We're going to spread a nice generous amount of almond butter on the inside here. Now, this is where the fun part comes in, guys, okay? So after you spread some there, you're also going to spread some on the other half because that's going to be the face of the bear. It's going to be that nice brown welcoming face that is going to greet your child when they open up their lunchbox in the afternoon. And now we're going to grab our jam and we're going to spread a nice helping of that just in the middle here. You want to have a nice healthy layer of jam. And now what we're going to do is place the bear face just on top here. So it's starting to look like a bear, right? We got a nice round bear face. Now we're going to chop the banana. We're going to get 2 beautiful slices here. And we're going to place them on top for the ears. And then we're going to grab our blueberries. And we're going to grab, some smaller ones, I think. There we go. So we're going to grab 2 for the eyes, and then we're going to grab 1 for the little bear mouth. And now guys, we're going to set this banana aside because we're going to use the rest of it in lunchbox idea number 2. Okay, so we're just going to set that aside. So now that we have our bear face, I'm going to pull out our meal prep container here. I like to use the same Tupperware and the same meal prep containers I use for everything. It just makes things so much easier. I'm putting the link to those down below, so if you're interested in the type of containers I have, they are completely leak proof and 100% oven safe and dishwasher safe, so you can also bake in them as well. It's a game changer, guys, because we don't want to have our kitchen overflowing with lots of other like extra stuff. We don't need that. So now we're going to take our bear, we're going to place him right here, in our little meal prep container. And now we're gonna grab our salad dressing. And like I said, any type of salad dressing that your kids enjoy. This one is a really creamy Caesar dressing that I get at Costco. It's only like $6. It's such a great deal. We're gonna place a little bit of dressing in there. And we're gonna pop that in to the container. And lastly, we're gonna grab some of the carrot sticks. And you'll notice I have them in a jar here, guys. It's just stored in water. This is an excellent tip. So, if you are chopping up vegetables ahead of time, carrots and celery do really, really well when you store them in water, okay? They'll stay fresh all week, they'll stay crisp, they'll stay delicious, and you won't have to worry about chopping up fresh vegetables every single day. And there you have it, guys. We have our very first kids lunch idea with a beautiful little cute bear here with strawberry and peanut butter, or almond butter, I should say, on the inside, a little bit of salad dressing, and of course we have our fresh vegetables on the side. Lunch idea number 2 is one of my absolute favorites. I actually eat this a lot of the time myself. It's so yummy. We're going to be making strawberry banana squares with some cheddar cheese and cherry tomato skewers with a little bit of ranch or Caesar dipping sauce. So what we're going to need for that is 2 slices of sandwich bread here. We're going to need some strawberry jam, and we're also going to need the rest of that banana that we used that was left over from the very first Lunchbox idea. We're gonna need some cheddar cheese cut up into cubes. You can see here, guys, I just have some like nice big chunks because I wanna make sure that the kiddos are getting a good amount of protein with their lunch. We wanna make sure the kids are getting a good amount of protein. And of course we have our cherry tomatoes. You do not need this many, guys. This is just the big one that I got from Costco, and it was the most, you know, just price efficient, right? We're all about saving money here, so we only need about 5 or 6 cherry tomatoes. So you can get a smaller one if you don't need that many. So first of all, we're gonna grab our bread here. Now, if your kids don't like the crust, you can take it off, totally fine. I'm gonna keep it on here for this recipe. What we're going to do is we're going to slice our banana up here, and then we're gonna bring our strawberry jam out. Oh, I don't know about you guys, but strawberry jam is one of my favorites. It just brings me right back to my childhood when my mom used to make me lunches as well. And peanut butter and jelly was kind of a staple, you know? But we're gonna take it up a little bit of a notch here and do something a little bit more creative. And now we're gonna layer on our bananas. We wanna make sure they're in a nice flat pattern. We don't want them to be overlapping because bananas are kind of slippery, and when we cut this into squares, if we don't lay them flat, they can tend to like squish out of the sides. Okay, beautiful. We just have 1 extra. It's always 1 extra for the chef, right? Okay, now we're gonna spread some strawberry jam on the top slice of bread as well. Okay, now we're gonna slice down here into the center, and then we're gonna slice in the center on the opposite side. So we have these beautiful little squares here, and you can see, guys, look at that. You have the strawberry jam on the top and bottom, and you have the bananas. So yummy. So now we're gonna grab out our meal prep container, and as I said, the links for these meal prep containers, which are my absolute favorite, are down below. Okay, so we are going to place our sandwich in here. And guys, just orient the sandwich in whatever way kind of fits into your container. There's no right or wrong answer here. We just want the sandwich to make sure that it's nice and snugly in there and won't kind of fall apart. Then we're going to grab our Caesar dressing. So we're going to put our little dressing in there. And now we're going to do our cheddar cheese and tomato skewers. Now, as I said in the first recipe, guys, making food more fun for kids, it just makes it more apt that they're gonna eat stuff, especially if they're not used to having a lot of vegetables or they don't really like vegetables, you know, that sort of thing. So we're going to alternate putting tomato on here and then a piece of cheese, and then we're gonna use another tomato and then another piece of cheese. Alright guys, now we're just going to put them right into our meal prep container here. And as you can see, this is a perfect, beautiful, healthy lunch that your kids are sure to enjoy. We have our beautiful strawberry banana sandwich squares with our ranch or Caesar dip, whatever kind you like. And then we have our beautiful cherry tomato and cheddar cheese skewers. I really, really hope you enjoy this one, guys. It's one of my absolute favorites. And now on to recipe number 3, which is super, super fun, and I just love describing it to kids because their eyes just light up. They get so, so excited. It is called Confetti pasta salad, and we're going to be serving it with a side of fresh fruit for today's lunch. So what we're going to need is some cooked pasta. I have about 1.5 cups of cooked pasta here, but you know your child, so if this is too much or too little, please fix the portions to whatever works for them. And for the dressing, we're going to be using a little bit of ranch or Caesar salad dressing, but you can honestly use any kind of salad dressing you like. One that really, really just makes everything taste so good is Italian dressing as well. I really, really like that, but today I'm just keeping with the theme of using the same salad dressing for all 3 recipes because we're all about efficiency here and keeping the costs down. And we're also going to need 1 bowl of chopped red peppers and 1 bowl of chopped green peppers. This is 1 pepper each, guys. It's too much for the recipe. However, you can use it in different sauces, soups, that sort of thing, but I just decided to chop them all up at the same time just to be time efficient, right? We're all about being time efficient here. And of course, we're going to need some fresh fruit for the side. Today I have some blueberries and some strawberries. So, in order to make this recipe, what you're going to do is take your pasta, make sure it's fully cooked and cooled. Great. And now we're going to grab our Caesar dressing and we're going to put about, for this 1.5 cups of pasta that I have here, I'm going to put on about 1/4 cup of dressing just to lightly dress it. You don't want it to be soggy or sopping wet. And then we're going to put in about 2 tablespoons of the red pepper, and this is going to be our confetti. Okay, and then 2 tablespoons of the green pepper here. And you can put in more or less if you like. It's really up to your taste. And we're just going to mix that around. And as you can see, guys, look at that. You can see all of the beautiful colors there. Now we're going to take our meal prep container out. Now guys, you can get meal prep containers with dividers if you want, but I just like using a simple piece of parchment paper. I've cut it and folded it so that it just fits right in there. And what I'm going to do, and that's going to separate our fruit and our pasta salad. So what I'm going to do is fill one side with our pasta salad. Now we have our pasta salad. We're going to grab our fresh fruit and just dump it right in there. And again, as much or as little as you see fit. And then we'll place our strawberries beautifully right on top. And there you have it, guys. A beautiful lunch of confetti pasta salad. You can also put tuna or chopped up ham in here if you wanted a little bit more protein. And we have our blueberries and our strawberries on the side for a nice sweet treat to finish off our 3rd lunch. Alright guys, there you have it. 3 quick and easy, healthy kids lunchbox ideas to get you inspired and really just make this school year as quick and easy in the kitchen as possible for you. That's my goal. And speaking of that, as I said at the beginning of the video, I am running a free masterclass called Meal Prep Like a Mother, where I teach you over a series of 3 masterclasses how to save money on your groceries, spend less time in the kitchen, and teach you how to meal prep 3 quick and easy healthy dinners in less than 1 hour. So if you're interested in that, here is the link to sign up, and I'm also going to put the link below this video. It is completely free, and if you're one of those moms who's just sick and tired of spending hours and hours meal prepping in the kitchen and just wants to be able to nourish her family without spending all that time and be able to save a little bit of money on their grocery bill as well, then I would absolutely love to have you. And guys, that is it. And guys, remember to hit that subscribe button down there and click the notifications on so that you get notified when my next video comes out, because when you do that, it lets me know, and more importantly, it lets YouTube know that this is the type of content you want to see from me going forward and that it is valuable to you. Alright guys, Marliese from Simply Fit Moms signing off, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys!